Tokyo, Nishiazabu. The night air is cool, and the city glows with neon lights. Someone rushes through the streets, footsteps quick and uneven, a single thought pushing them forward. I gotta hurry. Not far away, inside an upscale club buzzing with muted music and dim lighting, a loud voice cuts through the air like a blade. Oi, who the hell do you think I am? Do you have any idea how much I spend in this place, and you bring me this cheap sake? All eyes turn toward the man yelling. It's Dagura Mitsuru, president of a powerful IT company. He slams his hand on the table, startling a few waiters. Bring me Armando Gold now! One of the staff, clearly terrified, bows low. Dagura-sama, forgive me. The champagne you requested is currently out of stock. Dagura's expression hardens. A cruel smirk spreads across his face. Stop making excuses for your screw-up. Strip and bow down to me. The air turns heavy. Some of the staff look down, their faces pale, their voices trembling as they repeat the humiliating chant. Strip! Strip! The sound echoes awkwardly. Moments later, another attendant rushes in, holding a chilled bottle. President Dagura, sorry to have kept you waiting. Here's your Armando Gold. You did make sure the bottle didn't shake while running, right? Yes, of course. Please let us know if you have any other requests. But please stop sexually harassing our staff. For a moment, time seems to stop. The music, the chatter, everything fades into silence. Dagura's eyes narrow. The weight of the confrontation hangs heavy over the room. Dagura leans back, irritated, his voice slicing through the tension. You guys are so annoying! Call Gu! The staff exchange worried glances. One of them hurries out. Excuse me! A blond man with a confident grin bursts into the room, his tone light and casual. President Dagura? Sorry about that. They don't know how to read the room. He rushes over with a towel, cheerful and unfazed. Did you get wet? Out in the hallway, Daichi stumbles, still recovering from the earlier chaos. A fellow waitress approaches him with concern in her eyes. Daichi-kun, are you okay? He smiles, wiping his face with the towel she hands him. Thanks, I'm totally fine. She looks at him with gentle eyes. That must have been tough, Sayaka-chan, he says, trying to lighten the mood. She blushes slightly, a soft smile forming. This time, I'm okay, thanks to you. The scene fades out as the city of Tokyo comes into view, lights sparkling against the night sky. Year 2020X, Tokyo. A massive foreign company is building a casino on reclaimed land in Tokyo Bay. The city thrives at night. In Nishiazabu, Roppongi, Shinjuku, and Shibuya, money flows endlessly through the streets. But beneath the glamour, half the city is shrouded in gray. The mafia, the yakuza, politicians, powerful capitalists, all pulling strings behind the scenes. People with money and power rule over Tokyo in this era. Before the rise of Kurisu Fuyato, born into modern aristocracy, there was someone else. Daichi Enomoto, a regular college student living an ordinary life. He sits in class lost in thought until the sound of the school bell pulls him back. Ha! We've got a bunch of reports to write today. Next to him, a friend leans over with a grin. We can use AI to write it, can't we? Daichi raises an eyebrow. Gu, you know how to do something like that? Before Gu can reply, a girl steps in firmly. You can't! You'll get caught instantly. Her name is Seto Meru. She slams her hands on the desk, serious. You need to do it the right way. Gu sighs in defeat. Got it. The school day ends as students walk through the gate. The air feels calm. Outside, one of the boys with blonde hair waves energetically to his friends. Then, let's meet up at our part-time job tonight, he says, grinning. He turns back toward the girl and the other boy. Meru-John, later. She answers softly, okay. They wave at each other as he walks off, leaving the two of them alone. The boy looks at her and says quietly, so, we should go too. She nods, a little shy. Okay. They reach out and hold hands. The moment is warm and light, but in the distance, the blonde-haired boy watches them silently from outside the gate. His expression shifts, his eyes narrow, glowing faintly red, a dark unsettling aura filling the air around him. Later that evening, the couple walks through the city together as the sun begins to set, casting long orange shadows on the streets. He hesitates before speaking. We're dating, right? She laughs gently. What's with this all of a sudden? He blushes a little, scratching his head. Well, I mean, you've never stayed over. He reaches to touch her cheek, pulling her closer.
Meru-chan, I know you're strict, but seriously, stop scratching your ears already. He gets pulled suddenly. Their faces end up close, almost kissing. They both freeze for a second, eyes wide. She breaks the moment with a teasing smile. You're so naughty! Daichi. Wah! He yelps flustered. She laughs and runs ahead a little bit, her skirt flowing as the evening wind picks up. How about we go on a trip this summer break? She calls out. Huh? He mutters, still surprised. She turns back, smiling brightly. Your birthday's coming up, right? Let's do it there! She winks at him playfully. He stands there frozen, face flushed, eyes wide with shock. She waves and starts running off again. Bye! Do your report properly? He stands there alone on the street, hand on the back of his head, smiling like a love-struck idiot as flowers float around him in the air. The sky above is painted orange by the sunset. Later, Daichi is sitting in a hospital room next to his mother's bed. Machines beep softly. He talks to her, telling her about his day. So Gu was scolded by Professor Kyoshu. I laughed at him with Meru. His mother lies there with an oxygen mask on, weak but listening. He continues, smiling faintly. And in the afternoon, his words trail off as he looks at her. He notices the time. Ah, it's already this late. I'll come again tomorrow, Mom. He walks toward the curtain to leave, but then he hears a faint sound. Huh? He turns quickly. Mom? Daichi. You came? He smiles gently, holding her hand. Yeah, I came after my lecture. I'm heading to work now. She squeezes his hand softly. I see. You're doing so much. I feel terrible. He shakes his head firmly. There's no such thing. I got a scholarship. So, it's all good. Trying to cheer her up, he says. That's right. Let's go to the beach on my next day off. You always feel better in the summer, don't you, Mom? She looks at him through the oxygen mask, a faint smile in her tired eyes. The sea. She sighs. Her voice trails gently, but she nods. Okay. That sounds fun. The warm orange light of the setting sun fills the hospital room. Daichi holds her hand quietly. Mom! Time passes. Later that evening, Daichi is at work at a restaurant. He opens the door as a couple leaves. Thank you for stopping by, he calls out with a smile. He steps back inside, cheerful and polite. Please come again. In the staff area, he reports. Manager, I've seen the customer off. The manager is on the phone, serious. So? Still no word from Sayaka-chan? Daichi answers. Yes, she's not reading my messages online. The manager frowns. She's not someone to slack off. Daichi looks worried. Maybe something happened. Later, in the break room, one of the staff casually asks, by the way, where's Gu? Daichi replies, he's entertaining President Dagura in the VIP room. The others laugh. The guy spends a lot, but he's a total lightweight. As long as Gu doesn't piss him off, it should be fine. Daichi nods. He likes stuff like this, so he'll be fine. Suddenly, Gu calls out from the VIP room. Daichi! Daichi looks up. Gu smirks, pointing at him. Perfect timing. Come here. Daichi looks confused, but heads over. Inside the VIP room, the atmosphere is heavy but elegant. Gu gestures toward the guests. Enomoto, let me introduce you to someone amazing. A man in a suit stands and reaches out his hand. It's a pleasure. Daichi shakes it politely. Thank you. He glances down at the man's business card. Henderson Moriyama Law Firm, partner, Shiro Jogasaki. Daichi freezes for a moment. A lawyer? He thinks, surprised by the encounter. Gu proudly introduces the man sitting beside him. Jogasaki is an amazing lawyer. He's not someone people like you usually get to meet. The man in the suit cuts the chatter short. That's enough chit-chat. He adjusts his tie, looking directly at Daichi. If anything happens, contact me. He gives a confident smile, showing his business card. Daichi nods, unsure how to react to the sudden seriousness of the encounter. You can go now, he says calmly. Thank you. Daichi replies, bowing before stepping out of the room. As he closes the door
Behind him, Go's voice follows. He's quite good, isn't he? Daichi pauses for a second, slightly unsettled, then continues walking. Outside the restaurant, the night is quiet. A coworker cheerfully calls out, "You've worked hard," as they leave. Daichi and Go walk down the street together. Daichi asks, "By the way, Go, how did you deal with President Dagura after that fight?" Go laughs awkwardly. The manager invited him for a drink after closing. It's a cabaret club, so, you know. Daichi nods slowly, still curious. Suddenly, Daichi's phone vibrates. He pulls it out and sees a message from Sayaka. His eyes widen. It's Sayaka-chan. The message reads, "I need to talk to you about something. Can you come to Grand West now? It's my lifelong wish." Daichi freezes, shocked. This is... Go leans over, grinning. "Isn't this a confession?" Daichi blushes hard. "Don't be stupid." Go laughs and slaps his back. "It sounds interesting. I'm coming too." "Huh?" Daichi reacts in surprise as Go drags him along. They arrive at Grand West Hotel, a luxurious building glowing under the night sky. Daichi looks around, amazed. "Awesome, it's my first time somewhere this fancy." Inside the lobby, everything shines with chandeliers and elegant decor. Go crosses his arms, watching Daichi's reaction. Daichi checks his phone again. Sayaka's message says, "I'm at the hotel. Kadote's here too. Come to room 1815 in 10 minutes. Please come alone, Daichi-kan." Daichi frowns slightly. What does she want to talk to me about? Go shrugs. Who knows, but this is starting to feel serious. She sounds pretty intense. Daichi hesitates for a moment as Go pushes him forward, teasing him about Sayaka. He realizes Go is right. Sayaka rarely reaches out like this. It might be important. He nods to himself. "You're right," he says, agreeing to go. As he starts to walk off, Go suddenly grabs him by the shoulder. "Wait!" Daichi turns around, startled. Go smirks and reaches into his bag. "Here, take an energy drink." He tosses Daichi a can with a bright, clownish design that says, "Happy Energy." Daichi blinks in confusion. "Energy drink? You haven't been sleeping much, have you?" Go says, eyeing him. "You look horrible." Daichi awkwardly accepts it. "Thanks." But Go isn't done. "Hey, I want to drink half, so drink some now." Daichi looks puzzled, but cracks it open. He takes a sip. Go then grabs the can and chugs the rest in a few heavy gulps. He wipes his mouth with a grin. "Here, the other half." Daichi raises his hand. "Okay." "Good luck," Go shouts, waving. "I won't say a word to Mero-chan." Blushing, Daichi shouts back, "I told you, it's not like that." He enters the hotel, presses the elevator button, and heads to the 18th floor. Inside the elevator, his mind races. Honestly, Go's always blabbing about something, but this is starting to feel serious. He remembers Sayaka's message, the fancy hotel, her serious tone. Why is Sayaka-chan in a fancy hotel? She's a girl, so is this really about a confession? A brief image of his girlfriend flashes in his mind. I have an amazing girlfriend, so is this really about a confession? The elevator dings. 18. As the doors open, Daichi stumbles forward. His body feels heavy. His vision swims. Ugh. He grips his stomach. I feel so tired. Everything is spinning. The hallway warps around him as if melting. He grips the wall, forcing himself forward. Room number 1815, he mumbles. The floor seems to twist beneath him as he tries to focus. Where is? His voice trails off as the world distorts further. Daichi stumbles down the hallway, his vision blurry, his steps uneven. He finally reaches room 1815 and weakly knocks on the door. The door opens slowly. A woman's silhouette stands there, but before Daichi can fully react, his knees buckle.
His body collapses forward and everything goes black. When he regains consciousness, he's lying on a bed in a dimly lit room. His head pounds. He groans and slowly sits up, holding his forehead. Confusion spreads across his face as he looks around. Next to him on the bed lies a woman. Her back is turned, and her long hair spills across the pillow. At first, he assumes she's asleep. He leans closer to get a better look. That's when he notices her skin, pale, almost lifeless. Her body isn't moving. Then he sees her face. Her mouth is twisted unnaturally, eyes wide open in a fixed stare. She's dead. He stumbles backward off the bed, hitting the floor hard. His heart races. Sweat runs down his face. His mind can't keep up with what he's seeing. What? He mutters, staring at the scene. He clutches his head. What is this? He shouts, his voice trembling. His mind spirals. What did I do?